Welcome back, I'm Danny the Dinosaur Drawer, and today I'm going to be showing you all how to draw the level 40 Carnoraptor from Jurassic World the Game. So yeah, let's get started. I'm just going to use my Graph Gear 500 mechanical pencil for this video, which I usually use in most of my videos. So I'll start by putting in a quick outline. Carnoraptor is quite a simple dinosaur at level 40, it does not have many extra features. So you can put a shape in for the head, like so. It's going to be facing to the left, well obviously, but just so you guys know. And you can put in a round shape for the body. So pretty much a raptor body with a Carnotaurus head. That's basically what Carnoraptor is, since it's a hybrid between Carnotaurus and I forgot the raptor's name. Well, it's one of the raptors in Jurassic World the Game. So we can put the feet in there. I'm not going to go into much detail since this is just our first outline. But Carnoraptor has a bunch of cool features that makes it unique from other hybrids. So that looks pretty good for our first outline. I'll make sure you guys can all see it. So yeah, now we can get into a little bit of a deeper outline. I'll put in the eye. It's got a big eye. It's got a few lines around it that makes it even look even bigger. And raptors are known for their big eyes. So you can shade in a bit around there, around the eye. It's going to have its jaw closed, unfortunately. I know it's more exciting when the meat eater has its mouth open, but in the reference image I'm using, it has the mouth closed. So you can put the bull horns on our Carnoraptor. And that's what Carnotaurus means, meat-eating bull, which makes sense. It's like Carnoraptor, even though it's a hybrid, is actually simpler than the Carnotaurus in Jurassic World the Game. And it's got a cavity right here and a tiny nose. You can barely see it at all. Got these 3 marks here. Got a very simple face. Almost as simple as Rajastaga's face, which was the king of simple. So I will add a bit more scales to this dinosaur. Put some scales along the mouth. Give it a bit more texture by putting wrinkles around the horns. And you can add as many scales as you want. going to add a few scales on the head. Around here. A few more on the bottom. And now for the bottom jaw. First put in the teeth actually. It's got some very sharp looking teeth. Mostly at the front of the jaw. And it's got a rather small bottom jaw. With not much detail on it. I feel like I want to add a little bit more detail to our Carnoraptor's head because it's got a very simple head. Just by putting in scales like that. Can add some more refinement lines. Carnoraptor's always been, I always thought it looked like a very cute dinosaur. And it's definitely quite effective for the amount of DNA you spend on it in the game. So I'll erase here. And put in a lot of, it's got quite a lot of wrinkles on the neck. It's got these deep wrinkles you can put in. Another cool feature at Carnoraptor, it's got these very, like, it looks like those little kid dinosaurs. It's spikes. They almost look rounded at the end, and they look a little bit too big, but that's one thing that makes it look kind of cute. I rarely call dinosaurs cute ever. But Carnoraptor's not really a dinosaur, it's more of a hybrid, so. Give it a bit of rendering. They're almost like little mountains on its back. So it looks pretty good for the neck. I might go back and put a little more scales in later. Now I'm going to put the arms in. And this is where the arms have very cool features on them that make, that's like my favorite part besides the head. Well, the head's kind of simple, as I already said several times, but the arms for me are the features, or the body part that stands out the most to me. It's got these very cool, I don't want to mess up on this. Got these spikes that come out at the wrist, which I thought was a very cool idea on Ludia's part. And then it also, similar to like the Indominus Rex, has spikes or spines on the bottom of the forearm, like so. Now we can put the other arm in, which is virtually the same. except we're going to shade it in just to give it more contrast with the other arm. Got the long raptor fingers, which is normal for a raptor. I'm sure you all have plenty of experience drawing raptor hands. If not, just follow along. We've got these curved claws. Which would make Carnoraptor one of the, if it was real, would make it one of the deadliest. Like, it would put the raptors from Jurassic Park to shame. Definitely, with all these extra spikes, and it's got all the raptor features, plus horns on its head, more spikes, and yeah. Maybe it's more intelligent, I don't know. I don't know how people would measure that. Some people say Otrodon is the most intelligent dinosaur just because its brain is the biggest. But you can't really tell by the size of the brain. So it looks pretty good for the arms. Now we're going to put in the shoulder blade. So we'll go up here. It's got a very small belly. This body is like so tiny, it's like just basically tail and legs and arms. Well, someone's mowing their lawn outside. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Kind of noisy. So I might actually start off by putting in this leg in first, because we're only going to be able to see some of it. Just put that dew claw in. Basically all you can see is the ankle. So put that raptor claw in that Alan Grant had. Alan Grant was always my favorite character from Jurassic Park. And I like him almost as much as Owen. My friends were like, no way, Owen's like so much smarter and stronger and etc. I always liked Alan Grant because he was like, when you see Alan Grant, you think of Jurassic Park immediately. Even though I didn't like him that much in Jurassic Park 3, he was still my favorite character in Jurassic Park 3, by far. I didn't like the kid in Jurassic Park 3. I didn't like the lady that much either, or the other guy. So I basically only liked Billy and Alan Grant. They were the only two people I really liked in the movie. So I'm gonna make scales going up. The ankle. So that looks pretty good for that ankle and leg. Or foot. Ankle and foot. Put in some ground here. This is only the second part of the refining because we still have to add some stripes and some other cool features. I'll put the tail in. It's got quite a big tail compared to the size of the body. Like the tail might weigh the same much as the body, as the belly at least. So we'll go ahead and put in the rest of these spikes. They get smaller at the end, obviously. That lawnmower outside is very loud. I'm sure you guys can hear it, because I certainly can. They hadn't started mowing the lawn when I started my video, so I doubt it's disturbing anyone though. Most people have the day off today since it's the day before Thanksgiving. And as I mentioned in my other video of how to draw Rajastega, I now try and do all my videos on the Wednesday and Saturday. So that's when you can expect me to upload. So we'll go ahead and put this leg in and the ankle. That looks not good. Redo this claw. Raptor claws can be challenging, and raptor feet actually too. So these toes will be facing right at us, like so. So tomorrow I'm doing a turkey trot. They're all over the country, so I'm sure some of my viewers must have done one or are going to do one. But that should be fun. I want to try and run it fast, like as fast as I can. I'm not that fast of a runner. Like my mile time is only like 5:47 or so, which is rather good. It took me a while to get to that. This foot looks a little weird. It's tilted. I think that looks okay. It's got like these really long legs. Even for a raptor. Carnoraptor has these long legs. So in this picture it's like in the battle arena, so it's quite dark. So I'm gonna put a lot of shading in. So now comes the third refining part of this drawing, even though it's taken us quite a while to get this far. We still have to do a little bit more. So Carnoraptor does have some stripes. They're not very elaborate. And I'm also going to, besides the stripes, I'm also going to add some more scales. I'm just going to put in random stripes. And you can make your own stripes. They don't have to be like mine. I'll put some lines for the ribs there. You can add scales, of course. What I usually do when I add scales is make little columns like that with my pencil, and then to go faster you can just twirl your pencil like that to make scales. And often you can do a lot of scales and it looks almost as good as if you would have done them one by one. So it's definitely a time saver. I'll show you guys how to do that on the shoulder blade. Like so. And then you can do it like this also, which takes longer. But some people agree that it does look better. Putting scales in always makes your drawings go up a notch. So I highly recommend them. There, I sort of just smeared it. Just gonna refine it a bit more before we finish up. Put a little bit more detail into the tail there. And add some stripes. Got a little bit sloppy there. Just a weird angle for me to draw at. And smearing the drawing sometimes has its advantages. This gives it a whole different look. But then of course you have to make sure you don't smear the other stuff around it, you know, which is quite hard to do. So yeah, here is our level 40 Carnoraptor from Jurassic World the Game. I hope the person who requested it really likes it. Now we just sign our initials or you can put your full name. Put the date in. So yeah, be sure to subscribe right here. And like the video, share it, leave a comment if you feel like it. And thanks for watching, and have a very happy Thanksgiving.